Welcome back to Thunder Valley Raceway for some more Hot Wheels action. We have 8 brand new drivers and 8 brand new cars ready to take on this track head to head. Race 1 of the day sees the Lacia Delta integrale that's being driven by RACEWAY. Car number 2 is the Mopar Dodge Charger that's being driven by Jake, half man, half snake. Drivers are ready now at the Super Cheap Auto starting gates. Away they go, nice even break. The Delta takes a handy lead through Datsun Bend. They go over the dam and RACEWAY has this thing flying. He wins the first heat. A good start for the Lacia. And Jake, half man, half snake. He'll need to do something special in the next heat to stay alive. It's the best of 3 heats. The first to win 2 goes through. As you see on the replay, Jake had no answers there. As we head back up to the Super Cheap Auto starting line for Heat 2 of Race 1. Away they go. A better start this time by the Delta, and he opens up a big break over the dam past Hot Car Track, and he's home by 10. Brilliant drive performance by RACEWAY. He opened up the Lacia Delta and it was all over. Jake, half man, half snake, had no luck in the big stock car. Maybe it isn't suited to this track, and I'm sure he'll come good when we hit the drag track. Race number 2 sees Draftnator. That's being driven by Superman Dion and Zelda Racing. Car number 2 in this heat is the 96 Chevrolet Impala SS. That's being driven by Bolo Brown. Superman Dion and Bolo Brown taking the lead in this one. They're ready. Away they go. Good even start. But away goes Bolo Brown in that SS Impala. Draftnator comes back, but he gets away from him in the end. Bolo Brown wins the first heat in the Impala. That's a good run. As we have a look at the Super Cheap Auto replay, it was a good start by both vehicles. Draftnator just got left behind there, but he came back down that straight. I thought he had him. But Bolo Brown took the Chevrolet SS away for the victory in Heat 1. Zelda Racing takes the lead in the next heat. He's behind the wheels and they're ready to go. Bolo Brown versus Zelda Racing. Away they go. Draftnator a little bit slow out of the boxes there, but he comes back quick. Here comes Bolo Brown. Bolo Brown just wins. Oh, it's a great race. Zelda Racing had that flat to the floor, but he couldn't get the job done. And Bolo Brown takes his SS straight on through to the next round and into the semi-finals. Classy run. Bad luck for the boys in Draftnator. Race 3 today sees Sam Hall driving the Maverick. He's going to be taking on New Zealand's very best. NZ Racing, he's driving the blue Chevy Impala. Interesting to see how this one goes today. Great man NZ behind the wheel, taking on Sam Hall. Away they go. A little bit of a break there for the Impala. The Maverick comes back. It's getting close on the bend, but the Impala wins. First blood to NZ. He started off well when he's doing New Zealand proud. They couldn't win the World Cup in cricket, but maybe he can win this race today. Very close race throughout, but NZ took the victory. Drivers are back at Super Cheap Auto start, ready to go. And once again, NZ Racing flies out of the start. Maverick's coming back. Sam Hall couldn't get the job done. He tried his best, but the Impala was too slick there. NZ Racing moves on through to the semis. Sam Hall, unlucky today. The Maverick did look in good form. He just couldn't get the job done. Good performance nonetheless, and I'm sure we'll see him again at Thunder Valley. Race 4 of the day sees CAMARO IROC-Z. That's being driven by KC from Metal Mania 3D. He's taking on Thunder Valley's very own C-Bomb. Chloe driving this Mustang for the team. Both drivers are ready now at the Super Cheap Auto starting line for the final heat. Away they go. The IROC off to an impressive start. Here comes the Mustang, but off goes the IROC. KC's going to win this. C-Bomb tries hard but can't get there. And KC takes the early advantage in this best of 3 series. It really was a close race. It looked closer than what it was. They went over the dam. I thought the Mustang had a chance, but KC blew her off the map down that straight. Drivers back at the Super Cheap Auto start line for Heat 2. Chloe really needs to do something to help out Thunder Valley. Away they go. Better start, but the IROC again takes off with an early lead. Chloe comes back over the dam, but the IROC moves on through to the semi-finals. He won that one quite easily in the end. Chloe tried her best, but Cradle Mountain's very own KC just had too much experience, and he was able to push on in the IROC through to the semi. Chloe back to her starting duties for the semi-finals. Here we go, semi-final 1. Bolo Brown taking on RACEWAY in that Delta. Should be a close race. Let's head up to the Super Cheap Auto starting line for the semi-final. Heat number 1, green lights are on. Drivers are away. Delta a little bit slow out of the boxes there. Bolo Brown taking full advantage of that slow start from RACEWAY. He moves on to the next heat with a victory next to his name. Can he move on to the final? I'm sure RACEWAY will have this car tuned up and ready for the next one. Something went amiss there on the start line. Let's head back up now for the second heat of this first semi-final. See who makes it through to the final here today at Thunder Valley. Away they go. That's a better start from the Delta Integrale. But Bolo Brown again opens up the SS and he wins. There's your first finalist, Bolo Brown, off to the finals. Great run. Certainly surprised me. I had my money on the Delta Integrale to win this thing, but it wasn't to be, and I've lost a fair bit of cash. Bolo Brown off to the finals in that SS Impala. Semi-final number 2 sees NZ Racing in the blue Chevy Impala taking on KC in the IROC-Z. KC and NZ ready here for semi-final number 2, heat 1. Away they go. Good even start by both cars. KC opens up a gap in the IROC. Nothing NZ can do. KC through to the next heat with a W next to his name. He needs one more win to make it through to the final. That would be a big thing for Cradle Mountain. They don't get much happening up there in the way of race cars. So to see an IROC-Z from America dominating so well, I'm sure everyone up there at Cradle Mountain Lodge is very pleased. The bar would be rocking right now. Heat number 2, who goes through? They're off. Impala opens up a little lead, but here comes the IROC-Z and KC through to the final. Tasmania is rocking right now. It might be snowing at Cradle Mountain, but it is very hot on the track. Good start there by NZ Racing, but he just couldn't handle the power of the IROC-Z, and KC has made its way through to the finals. Here's the main event of the day. KC in the IROC, Bolo Brown, the mayor of Browntown, in the SS Impala. Drivers are ready. Both these cars perform really well in their heats. Who's going to win? Away they go. This is a good line away, but there goes the IROC. The SS tries hard, he can't get there. KC claims first blood. Good run for the man from Tasmania. Bolo Brown tried hard in the Impala SS, but it was the IROC-Z which claims first blood in this final. Drivers will head back up now for race 2. This could all decide who wins this one. The Hotwheels final, KC taking on Bolo Brown, IROC VSS Impala. Away they go. The IROC again shoots out of that lane. The SS comes back, but KC's off and gone. He claims victory in an impressive display of driving. The IROC from 1985, but well maintained. He scooted around this track to win the final handsomely. As we see the replay, the SS really got close on the corner there, and he came back down the straight, but it wasn't to be. He did his best, but it wasn't good enough. A commendable effort by Bolo Brown. But once again, here it is in regular speed. A very fast car indeed. It is this CAMARO IROC-Z. Here he is now, getting a bit of sunshine at the local beach. Brilliant performance. He's took home a handful of W's today, and he will take some beating in the Prince of the Peak tournament next year. Magnificent driving performance by KC from Metal Mania 3D. There will be a link to his channel in the description. I hope everyone's enjoyed today's racing. We'll see you Sunday at Thunder Valley for Silly Sunday.